Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna rate our top three favorite moments in international cricket. Each of us are gonna rate their top three moments. Let's start with our third favorite moment.
My third favorite moment would be MS Dhoni's 134 against England in Cuttack. Why this is special is basically because Dhoni at that time just left the captaincy. उन्होंने captaincy विराट कोहली को hand over कर दी थी, and everyone had questioned his place in the playing 11 after him being dropped as a captain. And then coming into this England series, him scoring that 134, and he had a very good partnership with Yuvraj Singh as well, who went on to score 150. So I still remember wo day, like after he had scored his century, and it was a century after a very very long time that we have seen hhim, and it was like a statement from him. मतलब एक statement की तरह थी for MS Dhoni, and me being a MS Dhoni fan, just that moment alone, seeing him flourish, beside being praised for his captaincy, it was just a fan moment for me, and I think that century is just evergreen. मैं उसको कभी भी देख सकता हूँ, like once every time when it comes into my YouTube suggestions, I don't think I scroll it away. I definitely look at it again.
All right. So my third favorite moment will be the South Africa versus Australia series. It's the ODI series, the decider match. So 5-day ODI series, fifth ODI. It's in 2006. Obviously, I did not watch the live match. I watched the highlights and I've seen a lot of reels about it. I've heard a lot that what a match would it be. And if you look at the scoreline, 434 Australia scored. A brilliant like 164 by Ricky Ponting. That is tough to beat. 434 at that time 2006, मतलब ये रिकॉर्ड हो जाता है. ऑब्वियसली अभी 400 बनाना इजी है, बट देन ऑब्वियसली आई हैड नो होप कि साउथ अफ्रीका इसको चेज भी कर सकता है. वी कॉल साउथ अफ्रीका चोकर्स, राइट? बट साउथ अफ्रीका वेंट ऑन with such great strike rate. Like all of them contributed. So if you look at like Graham Smith, Graham Smith made 90 of 50 balls. This is 2006. Herschel Gibbs went on to make 175. And then it's a perfect match because it came down to last over. 49.5 में South Africa जीती है. Last wicket, 9 wickets down. I think Mark Boucher played with Antini. So last wicket. You can imagine the score, and like it's a series decider. So I would put that as my third top moment. By the way, after the series, in the press conference, Jack Ellis goes and says, I think Australia were like 16, 17 runs short. That was crazy as well.
One of my favorite moments in cricket, particularly Test cricket, has to be the 2013-2014 Ashes series. And in the Ashes series, also, there is one particular moment. Jonathan Trott, English batter, coming into the series with a very healthy reputation of being a formidable batsman. And before this, I had heard a lot about the Australian team, the mighty Australian team. I had not watched them play as much. But what happened in this series was Jonathan Trott left the tour mid-series just after the first game, and he did not perform well in the first game as well. If I remember correctly, he scored less than 20 in both the innings, and then he quit midway and went back to England. Now, why this is astonishing is the reason he stated for leaving the tour uh, midway was Mitchell Johnson. At that time, fantasy cricket had just come in, and it was not a very common thing. I just started playing fantasy with a couple of my school friends, and because, as I mentioned earlier, Jonathan Trott had the reputation of being a very formidable batsman. I had taken Jonathan Trott and made him my captain of my power player, basically, who gets 2 into points. And then he performed really poor in the first test, and then he went home midway. This was simply because of how Mitchell Johnson was bowling, and he stated that this was because he was not feeling well. He was feeling intimidated by Mitchell Johnson. Can you imagine a batsman leaving a foreign tour midway because he was feeling intimidated by a bowler?
That's crazy, man. I've never heard like a batsman
Yeah,
leave
you can.
the tour because of a bowler. All right, let's move to our second favorite moment.
I'll just say two moments and I'll try to sum it very quickly. One would be the BGT win, 2021 2022 win. And specifically in that win would also be the Gaba victory. And the second moment that I feel I cannot divide between these two was would be Surya Kumar Yadav's catch in T20 World Cup finals.
Oh no,
That changed the match. That changed everything. So I don't think these 2 points can have their own, can be separated, because when I still remember जब हम वो गाबा का मैच जीते थे, in that series एक glimpse मिली थी to the future where our big players like जो नहीं रहेंगे, so what cricket would be like without our big names. But yeah, so that moment was crazy. And T20 World Cup, I think that Surya Kumar Yadav's catch plays a very big role into a very good farewell, a deserving farewell to Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. So these two moments has to be on that top pedestal.
My second favorite moment is the 2016 World Cup final, England West Indies. Especially just that moment of last over. Ben Stokes जब bowling कर रहा था and Carlos Brathwaite. No, I for sure did not believe कि यहाँ से वेस्ट इंडीज जीत सकती है. चार बॉल में 19 रन. चार
I
बॉल
didn't
में
think
19
that.
रन in final T20 World Cup final. 4 balls you need 19 runs. That is impossible. और वो जिस फैशन में उसने मारा है ना, लाइक छक्के, चारों छक्के मारे उसने, लाइक लिटरली बेन स्टोक्स का कॉन्फिडेंस तोड़ देता. बट एक्चुअली बेन स्टोक्स का भी लाइक इट्स कमेंडेबल हाउ ही केम बैक एंड बिकेम a crazy captain, won 2 trophies after that with England. So I mean that would be my second favorite moment.
उस मैच में उस वर्ल्ड कप में एक्चुअली वो रन आउट भी होता बांग्लादेश वाला जो
ओ हाँ, वो
धोनी
भी
ने करा
actually
था।
बहुत क्रेजी मोमेंट था भाई. उसकी मेरी एक स्टोरी है कि जब 11 रन बचे थे ना लास्ट ओवर में, हार्दिक पांड्या को बॉल दी थी, 2 चौके पड़ गए ब्रीफली ना, मेरे घर पे लाइट चली गई थी. और फिर मैंने होप गिव अप कर दिया था कि भाई ये 2 चौके पड़ गए, 3 बॉल में 3 रन, क्या ही होने वाला है. तो फिर जब मैं उठा ना, वो हाईलाइट चल रही थी धोनी के रनआउट की. और फिर मैंने हाईलाइट वो देखी है, हाईलाइट्स पूरे ओवर की. ब्रो, दैट मोमेंट लाइक मैं उछल रहा था भाई. क्रेजी मैच, दैट वाज क्रेजी.
Like that moment,
Ultimate moment.
like it was Hardik Pandya has arrived wala moment. That match made Hardik Pandya what he is today.
एंड धोनी क्लच, लाइक
भाई,
मेरे को तो धोनी
अरे
का
वो
रनआउट देख
धोनी
के
तो
ही भाई क्रेजी.
There's this ODI series in 2013 again, between India and Australia. This was a 7 match ODI series. Yes, for those raised eyebrows, we used to have those. We don't have it anymore, which is very sad. But yeah, it was a 7 match ODI series, and if I remember correctly, there was one ODI played, just a single T20 played before this 7 match ODI series. One of the games in this was one of the best ODI series that I have watched. Rohit scored a double hundred here. Uh, a lot of 300s were scored. The third ODI was in Jaipur, which is my hometown, and it was right after the next day of my birthday, 16th of October 2013. Australia batted first, and India was chasing. Australia scored close to 360 runs, and Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, and Shikhar Dhawan. So Shikhar Dhawan and Rohit opened, and Kohli came one down. I was too excited to watch this game, and after the first innings, I'll be honest with you, I had no hope that India is going to win. Forget about winning. I thought that they're going to lose this one-sided by at least 100, 150 runs. And then India came to bat. Shikhar Dhawan scored for 95. Rohit scored 141, not out. And and Virat Kohli scored then the fastest 100 for an Indian batsman, 52 balls 100. And India not only won this game, but they won it in 43 overs. They chased 350 or 360 in 43 overs. This may seem very regular now, but I'm talking about 2013, which is more than a decade ago. And this is a very pivotal moment for cricket in general, if not Indian cricket, because this is where aggressiveness started coming into cricket. This is where the team started scoring 350, close to 400 on a regular basis. Before that, it used to be like a once in a blue moon thing. So this series stayed with me. Dhoni scored 100 in this series later on. He hit a very long helicopter shot to James Faulkner, I think in Bangalore, the same game where Rohit scored 209 not out. This series in general has stayed with me, but that third ODI in Jaipur, of course, it was because it was right after my birthday, but also because the kind of batting that I watched by Rohit and Kohli, especially, I knew that Indian cricket is going to be in safe hands, and that is what made me into a Kohli fan, into a Rohit fan.
तभी वो सुनील गावस्कर ने वो बोला था ना, आई थिंक वी हैव glimpsed द फ्यूचर. नाउ वी आर डाउन टू टॉप 1, द अल्टीमेट टॉप 1 मोमेंट. सो तुम्हारा फेवरेट मोमेंट क्या है, लाइक एंटायर क्रिकेट जितना भी तुमने देखा है, जितना भी तुमने सुना है?
Nothing beats the 2011 India World Cup win in India itself. And I'll not say this because it being मैंने उसको देखा और मेरे लिए वो हुआ कि oh wow. I won't say this. I saw my dad, I saw my relatives, I saw them seeing the match and they going कि भाई ये क्या हो गया अचानक से. Them being victory, like, because सबको पता है our generation might lose that, you know, a little bit of that cricket thing. But जो हमारे फादर्स की जनरेशन थी, उनके लिए तो क्रिकेट was very very big thing. पलाश के father already एक cricketer रह चुके हैं, and Saharsh has said in previous videos that his dad had those crazy moments, and he even told Saharsh about it. And my dad loves cricket as well. So उनको ये देख के, उनको खुश होते हुए देख के, I just felt differently about the whole situation, the whole victory. So for me, seeing my dad enjoy that victory is like the greatest cricketing moment for me.
Mera top would be obviously, so I'm a hardcore Kohli fan. So that match, India versus Pakistan in Melbourne, the T20 World Cup, I was in Hong Kong. I was watching it in a restaurant with so they were screening it, and I was watching it with a couple of Indian friends and one Pakistani guy. Okay, so we all went together. Just one Pakistani guy. 4 घंटे वो मैच के, 3.5 घंटे वो इतना उछल रहा था भाई, मैं मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ. he was overjoyed कि फाइनली इंडिया वापस हारेगी, मतलब वर्ल्ड कप में. और एकदम से जो हाफ एन आवर वो आया था ना, he was almost like depressed bro, like he was not depressed, like he was shocked कि ये हो कैसे गया. But obviously
Typical Paki.
even though he's Pakistani, he also loved Virat Kohli. So he was like, okay, only Virat Kohli can do this. And that is my top one moment, क्योंकि विराट कोहली इतना स्ट्रगल कर रहा था भाई, पूरी इनिंग्स इतना स्लो खेल रहा था, इतना स्ट्रगल कर रहा था, और दूसरे एंड से विकेट जा रहे थे. वो चेज में बहुत अच्छा है, बट उस मैच में मेरे को भी ये बिलीव नहीं होता कि विराट कोहली, मतलब उस मैच में मेरे को भी ये बिलीव नहीं होता कि ये चेज कर लेगा. एंड देन हारिस रॉफ के 2 छक्के, ऑब्वियसली ये सब बहुत बात हो चुकी है, बट मैं मेरे पर्सपेक्टिव से बता रहा था कि इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच मैंने कैसे देखा, और इसलिए वो मेरा टॉप 1 मोमेंट है.
So my top moment throughout the journey of cricket has to be a very cliche moment. Also, just because I'm Indian, I resonate more with the Indian cricket team. Of course, my top moment is related to Indian cricket team. मैं भी रजत तुम्हारे जैसे धोनी का बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ. I watched the 2011 ODI World Cup win. I watched the 2013 Champions Trophy win. I watched the 2007 T20 World Cup win. I watched all these names live. All of these were pretty much right there for me. I thought 2011 World Cup win is the most pivotal moment in the history of Indian cricket, because I had never watched the 1983 Cricket World Cup live, simply because I was not alive at that time. But I had heard a lot about it from my uncles, my aunts, my relatives, of course, my father and my brother. The only thing was that I never watched that match. But then the 83 movie came out, right? I watched that movie. And then I started to read a lot about that match. And that is when I realized that it was much, much bigger than the 2011 World Cup, because at that time, nobody, including the players themselves, believed in the Indian cricket team. Indians were still, that one saying that, at the Lord's Cricket Stadium, Indians and dogs not allowed, I will never forget that. And then ultimately winning the World Cup in England, beating West Indies, who were the 2-time World Cup champions. This was only the 3rd World Cup ever. So I can go on and on about it, but what I mean to say is, उसने जो क्रिकेट का जुनून इंडिया में लाया, वो विन अगर नहीं होती ना, तो इंडियन क्रिकेट आज जो है वो कभी होती नहीं, कभी भी नहीं होती. मुझे ऐसा लगता है वो विन नहीं होती तो शायद 2007, 2011, 2013, 2024, 2025 कोई इंडिया की आईसीसी ट्रॉफी नहीं आती. So huge salute to Kapil Dev and the entire team, but that has to be my top moment. Although I never watched it live, but imagine अगर मैं उसके बाद में पढ़ के और सुन के ही मेरे को इतना अच्छा लग रहा है, तो देखा होता तो पता नहीं क्या हो जाता. So it's very cliched, but cliches exist for a reason.
No.
So
Yes,
it's my top.
क्या पता
Exactly, totally
टिकट
true.
नहीं देते भाई तेरे को लाइव देखने के लिए.
क्या? हाँ,
True.
exactly, भाई. नहीं देते. So that's like, a slap on the face of the Britons and everybody on the West. So yeah, absolutely right up there.
So that was our top 3 moments. If you agree with us, let us know in the comments, and also let us know what are your top 3 moments. We'll see you in the next one.